Jesus was walking through the bustling streets of a small village one afternoon, followed by a crowd of people eager to hear his teachings and witness his miracles. In the throng was a man named Simon, a fisherman who had been suffering for years from a severe stomach ailment. His belly was swollen, and pain shot through his body with every movement. Many believed his condition was beyond help. No doctor or healer had been able to provide relief, and Simon was growing weaker by the day. Simon had heard of Jesus' ability to heal the sick and desperate, and though he had little hope left, he pushed his way through the crowd to meet him. When Simon finally reached Jesus, he fell at his feet and begged, "Lord, if you are willing, you can heal me. I have suffered for so long." Jesus looked at Simon with deep compassion. He placed his hand gently on Simon's head and said, "I am willing. Stand up and be healed." But instead of laying hands on Simon's stomach or praying over him in the usual way, Jesus did something unexpected. He motioned for Simon to lie down. The crowd watched in anticipation as Jesus knelt beside him. He lifted his hands to the heavens, whispered a prayer, and then, with divine precision, he made a small, invisible incision in Simon's abdomen. It was as if Jesus could see directly into Simon's body without cutting it open in the way a surgeon might. Without pain or blood, Jesus removed what seemed to be a mass of diseased tissue that had been causing Simon's agony for years. Though no one could see what had happened, Simon immediately felt the difference. The weight in his stomach lifted, the pain vanished, and his strength returned. Simon stood up in amazement. The crowd gasped, for they had witnessed a miracle unlike any other, a divine laparoscopy where Jesus healed from within without leaving a scar. Jesus smiled at Simon, saying, "Go in peace and tell others what the Lord has done for you." Simon left that day completely restored, telling all who would listen about the miraculous touch of the healer who could see inside the body as no human could. From that day on, the story of Jesus' healing power spread even further, as did the faith of those who believed in him.